Hi, and good evening. Oops, I'm not live yet. Oh, yay. Now I'm live. Hi, good evening. Sorry for the slight delay of getting on tonight. It is definitely got to be something going on with the celestial bodies at the moment because I have not been able to get technology to work at all in the studio lately. So I apologize for being late, like I said, and I'm really, really excited to do Mindful Flow with you tonight. So, with that said, I'm just gonna share that and we'll get started. If you have any requests for practice this evening, anything at all that you would like to see us do, go ahead and put that in the comments and I am happy to assist. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelsie and I am the Executive Director and a teacher here at Blissful Life. I'm also a proud yoga teacher graduate. Tonight I am representing Southern Star Yoga Center in Oxford, Mississippi on my tank top. And I just want to give a shout out to a great studio out in the Mid-South. Tonight we're going to cover mindful flow, flowing yoga. What I want to encourage you to do is move with your own breath. So anything we do tonight, if I say inhale, don't make yourself inhale in the moment that I say it. Allow yourself to wait for the next inhalation and move your body with your breath. And we're going to be focusing on our thoughts. This is mindful flow. So it's going to be maybe a little more intuitive and a little more meditative than you're used to, but the goal is to bring you inner peace and relaxation. So I hope that you will join me on this journey. Again, if you have any suggestions or questions or places that you want to work in particular tonight, please put those in the comments as you're watching so that I can help you do that. I can actually see the comments as they come in, which is cool. So it's almost like you're here in class with me, except for that I miss you dearly. So I'm ready for us to all get practicing on the mat. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and start the music. You can start lying down if you wish. I'm going to start here in easy pose. You can do crisscross applesauce. You can sit in lotus or with your legs out. Any seated pose that's comfortable for you. Or you could choose to take Savasana. That's always an option as well. But whatever pose that you choose this evening, we'll go ahead and just start to make our way there. And as we make our way into this pose, I want you to take just a brief inventory of what you're feeling in your body right now. Starting at the crown of your head, just noticing how you feel in the scalp, in your face. Were any muscles in an expression? Was your jaw clenched? What do you notice as you start to work through the body? Notice the position of your neck and your posture. Allow yourself to just observe and then make just gentle adjustments to bring yourself slightly straighter, slightly more in line, allowing yourself to root just gently through the sits bones and the hips. Feeling the connection between you and the ground on the bottoms of your legs, any places that you can feel that. Just observe that sensation. And notice how the more you focus on the ground and how it feels underneath you, the deeper and deeper you begin to feel the pull of gravity, letting you feel more relaxed and rooted. As you breathe, allow yourself to continue to find a straighter spine, pressing up with the crown of the head as you reach towards the ceiling. Allow yourself to gently relax the shoulders away from the ears, let the shoulder blades press down the spine. Allow your arms to be loose from your shoulder sockets and your hands, to rest gently on your knees, face up or face down, whatever your palms feel is most comfortable. And as you continue to root and feel this seated position, grounding you into the earth. Notice if there are any places of tension or resistance that you might be holding on to. An injury, anything at all that might be seated in your muscles from stored emotions. Someplace you might just want to be a little tender with tonight. Give yourself that grace and that compassion to be where you are as we work through this practice this evening. Whatever it is that might be for you, accept and allow, and just be in these moments as we sit here together. Taking a moment to focus on observing your breath, just watching as the breath comes in through the nose and into the body. Noticing the sensations as it travels into the lungs. Seeing how you feel in that moment, that pause right before you exhale. And how it feels as the breath rushes again out the nose, following it just to the place where the breath meets the air. Noticing how it feels when your lungs are completely deflated. And that moment of stillness right before the breath comes in again. We're going to come back to our breath many times tonight. And again, as we move through this practice, allow yourself to move through this, focusing on your breath. As I give instructions on moving with the breath, move at your own pace, at your body, as it allows you. With your next exhalation, you can gently allow yourself to press the chin down towards the floor, gently curling towards the chest and elongating and stretching into the muscles of the neck and the upper back, all through here. So you're going to be feeling this stretch and down towards your scapulae. And as you breathe here, allow those inhalations to come in and make space, which will remove the tension. And as you exhale, imagine sending all of that tension out through your nose, out of the body. Breathing in fresh, deep inhalations that will bring oxygen and healing into those spaces. And exhaling, noticing how that brings you deeper and deeper into peace. Continuing to breathe here for just another moment, and noticing as you exhale that you've got a little more room to stretch into the back of the neck safely and gently, just going to your edge. And if you're going too far, feel free to back off just a little bit. We have a whole hour. With the next inhalation, allow yourself to bring the chin up through center and press the chin up towards the ceiling, feeling the elongation on the sides of the neck, the sternocleidomastoid muscles, as they reach up and create length. The muscles that do so much work holding up your head and moving your jaw. Be mindful that we don't collapse into the back of the neck. We really want to just stretch those muscles up and pressing up through the chin. Letting each inhalation give you just a little more length. And then with your next exhalation, move the chin back through center, pressing down towards the floor, revisiting this very familiar stretch. And as you inhale, moving back up to center, pressing the chin up to the ceiling. Continue to move with your breath, just gentle up and down for 3 more cycles. And the next time your chin comes through center on an exhale, allow it to return to a neutral position. Chin parallel with the floor, resetting the neck. Inhaling and pressing up through the crown of the head to reset your seated pose, relaxing your shoulders, and rooting through the sits bones once again. Allow yourself as you inhale to reach the neck up to the ceiling, and as you exhale, gently bending the left ear over the left shoulder. Opening a stretch on the right side of the neck, just gently warming up our neck muscles. Allow yourself to press that hand into the floor if it's safe for you, away from the hip. That's your right hand as you open the right side of the neck. And again, breathing into those muscles, those very sturdy muscles that hold your heads up all day. And as you breathe in and create space with those inhalations, allow yourself to exhale any extra tension, any worried thoughts that creep into your mind. Observing everything and not judging it, but just allowing yourself to choose the next best feeling thought instead of dwelling on anything distracting you from breathing into the right side of your neck. If you'd like and it's safe for you, you're welcome to inhale the left hand up, allowing it to rest on the right side of the head, the fingertips touching the ear, allowing yourself to drop the left ear even further away from the left shoulder. Left shoulder away from the left ear. Oopsie. So that you don't have the ear creeping up, creating compression there. And we don't want to pull or force with the hand. We're just letting the hand rest. Just grounding the stretch. That's all it's doing. No pulling, no forcing. Just allowing and being. And with your next exhalation, you can return the hands to the left. And as you inhale, gently bring the head back up to center, pressing up with the crown of the head, really taking a moment to observe how different each side of the neck feels at this moment. And with your next breath in, let's reset the pose, pressing through the sits bones to the earth and reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling as we relax the shoulders. Exhaling, right ear over right shoulder, opening a stretch on the left side of the neck. Now, if you took this on the other side and it was safe for you, feel free to take the left hand and now pressing it into the mat away from the hip. Just allow yourself this moment to breathe here and open the left side of the neck. You might notice that the left side of the neck feels different than the right did, and that's okay. Our anatomy is totally different on each side, as much as we want it to be totally symmetrical. So give yourself a moment to just breathe into wherever you're feeling it. Allowing yourself to really focus on taking that wonderful stretch through the neck. Letting those inhalations create space, promote relaxation. Take all the stress away on your exhales. If it's available to you and it's safe for your neck, go ahead and bring the right hand up and allow it to rest on the left side of the head, the fingertips touching the ear. Again, checking in with your right shoulder and allowing it to be away from the right ear. No creeping up to meet it there. Not pulling or forcing, just gently resting the hands here. As you continue to breathe for the next couple breaths, allow yourself to send anything that's rising up that's not serving you in this moment out with each exhale. And on your next exhale, go ahead and let's bring those hands back to the left. As you inhale, return the head back up towards the ceiling, pressing up with the crown of the head and allowing the shoulders to relax as you press through the sits bones into the earth. We're going to go ahead and take a gentle twist. So with your next inhalation, bring your right hand to your left knee and the left hand right behind the back. Return, just watching, but feel free to have your eyes closed and just listen to my voice. As you keep that hand right behind the back, see it's going to help keep you straight, but we're not putting our weight into it. We're not leaning into it. It's not way back here. It's right behind the small of the back, so it helps keep you just in a nice lengthened spine. And really, I even like to rest on my fingertips so I don't put any weight in there. But as you have the right hand on the left knee, you can use that to bring a deeper stretch into your muscle at the back right here that travels along the inside of your scapula. And keep that hand grounded on the backside to continue to give you a little more leverage to find more room to twist. And just going as far as you can. There's no right, no wrong. Your body's going to tell you where the moment is to stop. But allow yourself to take nice, deep inhalations. And as you exhale, see if you can find just a little more room to twist. Letting each inhale make you taller and straighter, and each exhale take you just a little bit deeper. If it's available to you, you can take the left hand off the mat and reach around for the top of the right thigh. Finds the twist here, but only if that's safe for you. And if you use that way, just let that other hand continue to create leverage for your twist. Breathing into wherever you're feeling it most. One more nice deep breath. And as you exhale, release. Coming back to center. Inhaling and resetting your pose. Turn this way so you can see that again. And allowing yourself to just come into a nice, comfortable seat. Pressing through the crown of the head, pressing through the sits bones, relaxing the shoulders. And bring the left hand to the right knee. So just turn that music down a skosh. Bring the right hand behind the back and allow it to, again, just keep you nice and straight. We're not going to use this to put weight or lean into it. We're just going to stay strong in this hand. And as you begin to turn, allow yourself to pull further against that knee, just using it as leverage to twist the body deeper. If you'd like to feel that in this muscle here a little bit more. And just looking behind the back as much as you can. Breathing in and allowing yourself to get a little bit taller if possible. And exhaling, seeing if you can find a little more room to twist. If it's available to you, go ahead and take that right hand off the mat and reach around for the top of the left thigh. Allow yourself to use that as leverage to continue to twist just a little bit deeper. One more. And exhale, release. Coming back to center. Inhaling and resetting the spine. Go ahead and give yourself a couple nice, big shoulder rolls. In the opposite direction. We're going to go ahead and bring our arms out to a T. Oops. Do that every time. You can tell we're really excited. And we're going to cross our right arm underneath our left arm. Wrap around and give yourself a nice big bear hug. Reach your hands back as far as you can. Maybe you can even get them to touch, but give yourself a nice big hug. And then as you exhale, go ahead and press through your back, kind of curl to open and expand through the upper back. Still hugging your arms tight so you create that opposite force. And then with your next inhale, we'll come back to center. Taking a breath round here, exhaling. And as you inhale, raising your elbows up to the ceiling as far as you can go that's comfortable and safe. Don't lean to this if you have bed rotator cuffs. And as you exhale, you can bring those arms down to the chest. And then inhale, bring the elbows up. And exhale, pressing through the elbows, bringing them down. And just give yourself a little bit of work in here on the back. And we'll inhale, open. And exhale, switch sides. So left arm under, right arm on top. Nice, big bear hug. Take a moment, see how much just love you can give yourself. Happy Monday. We made it. We made it through another Monday, whatever our Monday looked like. And with your next exhale, we'll just curl up and let ourselves open through the back. I know it feels funny, but it should feel good. And with your next inhale, coming back to center. Exhaling. Inhaling, elbows up. Exhaling, elbows down into the chest. And a couple more rounds, just moving with your breath. Loving into those hugs, creating that stretch. We're using muscles we don't normally use for this, y'all. At least I don't. And with the next exhale, and then into the chest, and then inhale, open up nice and wide. Bring your arms back. As far as they can go, opening the chest, opening the front of the body, like your hands are being gently pressed back by two tiny children. And exhale, release. Shoulder rolls backwards. Shoulder rolls forwards. And any free-form neck movement you want for just a couple of breaths. I like to do some gentle rolls, but I don't roll all the way back, you'll see, because I'm very mindful that I don't want to collapse anything into the back of my neck, like to protect all of the cervical spine. But whatever feels good for you, maybe you want to turn your neck from side to side, or I don't know what you want to do, but check it out. 2 more breaths. And bring all of this to stillness with your next exhale. And we are going to inhale and come into table. Just adjust yourself. I like to take a couple leg stretches as I come into my table. It's a pretty common thing I do. So hips underneath, or knees underneath your hips. Your wrists are going to be underneath your shoulders or a little bit in front. Middle fingers are going to be parallel with the sides of your mat so that you're all in nice alignment. Tops of the feet can be pressed into the mat, or you can curl your toes. That's personal preference, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Crown of the head is going to be coming out straight from the shoulders so that you're looking down at the front line of your mat here. And as you inhale, we're going to drop the belly and widen the hips. Bringing the chest through the arms as we curl the spine up. Coming into cow, exhaling, coming into cat, pressing the floor away. Curling the spine up, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin. And moving with your breath. Back into an inhale, cat and cow. Exhaling into cat. 5 more. As you approach your 5th exhale, allow yourself to really feel that generous cat stretch. Even give yourself a little bit of a cat-like kneading with your shoulders if you want into the mat. Nobody else can see you. I'm going to do this for all of you to watch publicly. So you can do this at home and feel really good in your shoulders while no one's watching, okay? I promise. As you do that, get really good. And inhale, back to table. We're going to go ahead and curl our toes under. And as we lift with our hips, we're going to come into downward facing dog. That is our first downward facing dog of the night. So it's probably going to be a little uncomfortable in your calves. Feel free to walk the dog. Bend opposite knees and sink the heel of the other leg. Sinking the heart towards the feet. Come as far as you can. The goal is to not hit your heels on the mat, okay? As we inhale, walk to the top of the mat. And exhale, forward fold. Oh, a very luxurious forward fold. We're going to just come into ragdoll. Let everything hang, hinge forward at the hips. And everything is loose. Shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Let that neck be relaxed. The feet are about hip distance apart. Legs are straight and you're just all hanging out from the hips forward. If you'd like, you can interlock your hands behind your calves and let yourself pull a little bit closer to the chest just with the natural force of grabbing onto your hands as everything else hangs loose. Thinking about everything we can let dump out of our head in this stretch. What can we do in this pose? What thoughts can we get rid of that do not serve us? And just give them to the earth to repurpose. Someone else needs those thoughts, but not you. Let's let all of those go here. And with your next inhalation, or a series of them, very gently, one vertebra at a time, starting right down in your sacrum, roll the body up. The very last thing to come up is the head, and feel free to take a little bend to your knees so you do not get a head rush. Come up to standing. As you come to standing, if your eyes were closed, feel free to open them, much like mine were. We're going to inhale, bring our hands to our hearts, in prayer position. With your next inhalation, scoop the hands out, hands up. I just want to let you all know I'm sitting here like looking at the graduate flag and I'm saying hi to all of you. Right now, if you're watching this, because it's really cool, I see all of your names and I'm like, oh, hi. So hi to all of you, any YTT grads that are doing this. Anyway, reaching back, exhale, fold forward. As we inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the arms out wide, up overhead. Oops. Exhale, hands to heart. Fabulous. You all did so great. I know you did. I can't even see you, but I know you're doing fabulous on the other side of that screen. So, now that we are nice and warm and ready to go, we're going to do a couple of really good flowing poses. I'm going to incorporate them with a vinyasa, but if you don't want to do a whole vinyasa, you can come into child's pose or do whatever you want to do, or modify it, or have fun. I mean, it's your yoga class. I can't watch what you're doing, so do whatever you want, babe. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer position if you're not already there. I was gone because I had to drink my water. Inhale, scoop the hands out and up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back with the right foot, planting the foot at about a 45-degree angle, and imagining that there's a tight rope kind of connecting your heels that you're going to step onto the side of. And have a nice bend in the front foot. As you inhale, we're going to sweep the hands up, coming into warrior one. So things to be mindful for as you come into this pose. You don't want this foot to be straight or turned out to the side. It's not all the way straight. It is not turned totally flat. It's right in the middle, 45 degrees. You want to have your knee over the ankle as much as you can. See this here, nice line. Well, not when I've been down into it, but you can see it's a line there. If you find you are wobbling, take a little bit of a wider stance between your 2 feet. You don't have to stand on a tightrope. And you want to try and square your hips forward as much as you can. I know I just told you not to turn your foot straight, but try and square your hips. You're reaching through your legs, grabbing all that energy, bringing it into your core, and then letting it shoot out your fingertips, okay? So draw that up. Be strong in the core. And shoot the sun out your fingertips. And if you'd like, you can exhale and take a bow. And inhale and come back up. And then we're going to turn the back foot and probably take a little bit wider stance, at least I need to. And it's going to turn to be parallel with the top of your mat now. We're going to take our arms, sorry, they were here. And now we're going to bring them down so that they are straight. Readjust the knee as needed. And look out over the left fingertips. Breathing deep. And if you find that your shoulders are coming up to meet your ears, just turn your palms up. And then turn the hands back over. If you want to take it one step further, not required. With your next inhale, you can reach back to reverse warrior. Exhaling, warrior two. Inhaling, extended warrior. Inhaling, warrior two. Whenever you're ready, we're going to bring our hands back over our front leg, and as we exhale, bring them down to the mat. Inhale, left foot back to right, and hover the hips forward to plank. Nice and strong, from the heels all the way to the crown of the head. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhaling, baby cobra. We're not even going to come far across the mat. And exhale, curl the toes under. Lift up with the hips. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the space in between the hands. Walk the feet to the top of the mat. And exhale, take a forward fold. Straight legs, bring the knees down to the chest, or bring the chest down to the thighs, bringing the knees as much as you need to get there. And then we do the tailbone. So you can start with the straight legs, but then bend the knees. And then raise up through the tailbone, so you start to straighten your legs. Start with the foundation, build from there. Anyway, inhale, look up, flat back, forward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out wide, up overhead, and exhale, hands to heart. Great job! One down, one to go. And props, this is not an easy sequence. So I hope you are enjoying working through this. Because I know I am. Okay. Same song, second verse. And do this way now, just to mix it up a bit on your screen. You don't have to move, I'm just moving to be fun. Inhale, scoop the hands out and up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, this time we're going to step back with the left foot. Again, about a 45-degree angle. Not totally out straight, not straight ahead, halfway. Totally halfway. You got this. And as you inhale, sweep the arms up and come up into standing. Tripping with that knee, over the ankle. I actually need to adjust ever so slightly. You gotta move, it's yoga. And as you bring that power up through your legs, you're gonna harness it in our cores, hold that there, give you a lot of extra energy, and then shoot it out through your fingertips. Squaring the hips to the front of the mat as much as you can. But being mindful, where's your edge? Where's your limit? If you'd like, feel free to take a bow over the front leg. as you inhale, coming back up. Nice and strong. If you find yourself falling over, just widen your stance a little. Next, exhale, we're going to turn the foot, bring the arms down to warrior two. Looking out over your right fingertips. This, you might need to adjust so that your heels are more in line, and you might want to sink a little bit further into it depending on where you are in your practice. It's totally up to you. Taking nice deep breaths, don't stop breathing. Focus on your breath, especially as you start noticing where things are getting tight. I'd like to take it a step further, inhaling back. Pressing through those fingertips, sinking through the right foot. No weight in the left hand. And inhaling back to warrior two. Go ahead. Extend. I know words. You can use the arm if you need to, but for extra challenge, no weight in the right arm. Warrior two. And when you're ready, windmill, spread the right foot, pivot on the back toes. Inhale, right foot back to meet the left. Cover the hips forward to plank. Exhale, you can use chaturanga if you'd like, come into upward facing dog, or come down knees, chest, and chin. Whatever feels better for you. Or you could be here in cobra, whatever feels good. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the space in between the hands. Walk to the top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up, flat back, forward bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out wide, reaching up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Yay! What a good job you did. Get some water. You have water, right? You're staying hydrated? It's critical. Any requests before we move forward? As I sit here and rehydrate. Groovy. Well, let's do some stuff. Go ahead and make your way down to the floor. We're just going to come to the floor, whatever that is for you. It's great for me. Did a lot of cool stuff last night. I want to do some different stuff tonight. So we are going to do bounding again, though, because it's just one I love. I'll go ahead and bring our soles to touch whatever distance away from your pelvis. It's completely up to you. And I want you to really adhere to what feels comfortable, because it's your body that you have to live with if you overstretch it or overzealously stretch it. We can bring our hands to the insides of our feet. If you're feeling like a little self-love, give a little massage there. Touch your tootses. Give them some love. You spend a lot of time on your feet, probably in uncomfortable but very cute shoes. Give them some love. And have a nice straight back, right? We have to be posture, but have fun. If you'd like, with a flat back, you can begin to walk yourself forward. And then round down, exhale. Inhale, coming back up, nice and gently. Go ahead and bring those legs out straight. Give them a little bounce. Shake it off. So we're going to do something a little bit different. If this doesn't work for you, we've got a couple of variations on a theme. So allow yourself to really enjoy these few moments, whatever they might be for you. So we are going to take our left foot out straight, pressing out through the heel. We're going to cross our right leg over our left. I always have to remember which way I'm twisting. Haha. It's not this way, it's this way. So you're going to go ahead and cross the left arm over the right leg. Bringing the right hand behind the back again, just to keep you straight. Hugging on to that left knee. Just twisting a little bit, something different. Should feel a little bit in your hip. You can really use the leverage again to feel more in your back. And as you exhale, we'll come back to the front. Left leg out straight, right leg out straight, left leg cross over. Just so you can have it down, you don't have to have it up close. You just want it to cross over kind of somewhere near your thigh if you can get it there. But I mean, if you just cross it here, that's good too. Anywhere's good on this side of the leg. Bring the right leg, press it onto the left knee, left hand behind the back, twisting. Move onto the leg, and use the arm on the outside, whatever feels good for you. And exhale, release, coming back to the front. Bring the legs out straight, give them a bounce. What kind of time do I have left? Okay, so we're going to do a couple cool down poses because it looks like I don't have a ton of time left. I started late. I'm going to give you the whole hour, but I want to make sure that I don't go over too much of an hour because it's only an hour class. So we're going to go ahead and come down to the floor, whatever that looks like for you. And, oh, yes, let's totally do this. I'm very excited. Let's turn the music down just another bit. We're going to go ahead and bring the legs down to the floor. Bring the arms out to a T. If you don't have enough room in the spot you're doing yoga and you can't come out to a whole T where you are, bend at the elbows. We call these cactus arms in the world of yoga. They come out from your shoulders and bend up and you look like a cactus. So go ahead and have your cactus arms or your straight arms wherever you are in this day. And we're going to inhale and bring the right leg up just as far as it can come. Then press that palm or press that sole of the foot up to the ceiling. Just come in as far as you can. If you want, you can reach your arms out, grab onto the back of the leg. But continue to press through the heel so that you're stretching the whole length of the leg here. That's really the goal. If you have a strap, feel free to employ it. This is a great moment for a strap. Everybody likes to have one. If you can reach your foot, that's great. We're going to inhale and open out to the right. Or exhale, sorry, and open out to the right. And you should feel this nice stretch. Just come as far as you can. You don't have to come to the floor. You don't even have to come as far as I did. Just open. We're going to inhale and come back to center. Switch hands. And I like to bring this to the outside of my leg just to help get me across. And you're going to cross the leg over, but try and keep the right shoulder planted onto the earth as much as you can. Now you don't have to bring, the foot all the way to the earth. You can bend the knee if you'd like and bring the knee down towards the ground. Just giving some twisting. Whatever you do, look out over your right hands. It's your twist. You can make this adjustment however you want. And just breathe. Or just relaxing. Have you had anything come up while you sit here that you can take a moment and process or breathe? Just allow yourself to observe what's happening right now. And with the next inhalation, we'll bring the leg back up. Exhale, using your abs to control this. This is the only time we're going to engage our abs the whole time right now. We're going to come down as slowly as we can, the foot flexed, and hover right over the mat. As long as you can stand it without being uncomfortable. And then you can allow it to relax. Just get a little workout in there. Lower abdominals. Inhale, left foot up. Again, if you'd like, you could use the arms on the back of the leg to bring the leg up and hold it up straight for you. Footprint going onto the ceiling so you continue to feel that stretch down the back of the leg. And if you have a strap, again, feel free to be using it. If not, you can just grab onto your foot if you can, or anywhere on your leg to help open up the leg. We're going to open up the leg on the left. Just coming as far as you can. And with the next inhale, we'll bring the leg back to center. Switch legs. Bringing the left arm out to the side. We're going to bring the right leg over the left leg while trying to keep the left shoulder as in contact with the mat as we can. And looking out over the left shoulder as you breathe. Inhale, bring that left leg back to center. And again, as you exhale, nice and slowly, we're going to go ahead and lower that down to the earth, pressing through the heel. And then we're down, we're here, we're ready for Savasana. Are there any final poses you'd like to have before we finish this class? Go ahead and take a moment. Give those to yourself while I turn off the lights. And I'll meet you back here in just a couple breaths. So as we make our way into our final relaxation, we want to go ahead, as you're there laying on the mat, spend a few moments allowing yourself to take a final inventory of the body. See what it is that you're feeling in this moment. Anywhere in the body, any sensations from the practice, any reduction in your stress level. I hope here to bring inner peace. That's my goal, even for just a brief moment. Perhaps also you found that you had some thoughts rise up. Maybe your mind was incredibly clear and focused the whole time, and isn't that a gift? Whatever it is for you that has happened, allow yourself to just focus on the different parts of your body that might be experiencing this. And as you start down in the feet, allow yourself to breathe in peace and relaxation into the feet, into the tips of the toes, working their way up into those little bones and the sole of the foot, and then into the heel, right around into the ankle. Each breath bringing peace, each breath bringing relaxation, almost as if these breaths of relaxation are connecting your body even deeper to the earth, allowing gravity to support you in this pose of surrender. As you work through the knees and into the thighs, allow your breaths to bring space and openness, coming into the hips and the glutes. Noticing that feeling of rooting and grounded that comes from those places that you've been in contact with the earth now for just a few moments. And notice the tilt of your pelvis. And if you could be 10% more comfortable from an adjustment, allow yourself to take that. And gently adjust the pelvis to bring reduced stress and tension in your lower back. And moving the spine, moving up the spine into the lower back. Feeling the connections of your ribs as they encircle your vital organs. Noticing how your breath very deeply in the ribs allows a gentle muscle massage of these intercostal muscles that we gave nice, beautiful stretches to this evening. Allow yourself to work up into the shoulder blades, giving any necessary adjustments for total relaxation, letting your heart feel supported, resting on a shelf. Everything in the back feeling grounded to the earth, allowing yourself to feel this comfortable surrender as you let all of the resistance go. Breathing up into the shoulders, the top of the back, and the lower neck. Allow yourself to bring this breath down the arms, around the elbows, into the forearms and the wrists. As you breathe into the hands, allow them to become heavy, as if they were filled with sand. And notice how that sand allows you to sink your hands a little bit deeper into the floor, letting yourself feel rested. You're not holding your hands on the earth, but they are relaxed. And as you bring the breath back up the arms, back into the shoulders, back into the neck, allow yourself any final adjustments of the back of the head if necessary. Allow the chin to tuck just gently enough to bring in a healthy cervical curve. Your jaw is unclenched. Your teeth are slightly separated by the tongue. The cheeks are melting towards the ears, and the ears are melting towards the earth. Your eyeballs are relaxed in their sockets and calm. Your forehead is expressionless and wrinkle-free. Your scalp muscles are so relaxed. Everything feels peaceful, and you are rooted, connected, and surrendering to the earth for these final few moments of your peace and calm in Savasana. Slowly and gently bring your awareness back to this space. Begin by inviting deeper breaths into the body and allow those breaths to generate microscopic movements in the tips of your toes and your fingers. And so gradually allow those breaths to keep those movements growing as they begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently moving your feet, your hands, your wrists and ankles, maybe your arms and your legs. And as you begin to gently wake the body, allow yourself to move at your own speed and gently come over to your right side into the fetal position, luxuriating for just a couple more breaths in the tranquility of your Savasana. And as you find you're ready to gently bring yourself up from the floor to a comfortable seated position, allow yourself to do so. And we'll bring our hands to our hearts in prayer position and gently bow to offer gratitude. Gently bow to offer gratitude. Sorry, the screen went black. Allow yourself to be grateful that you took your time to observe this practice today. Be grateful you are somewhere where you can safely practice yoga without fear of persecution. And allow yourself to offer gratitude for a beautiful body that makes it through not only every single day of every single breath of your life, but also every single yoga class you put it through. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me this evening. We'll close our class with the sound of Om. If you'd like to join me, we'll take a deep breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti means peace. We say peace 3 times as we send peace to you, peace to your loved ones, and peace to the world. Thank you again for sharing your practice with me. Namaste. Thank you so much for having been here. I'm so grateful. Again, please no donations to me via the studio link that's in the bio. I keep posting that by accident. I will have the page post in the comments the link to go make your donations for the Matching Fund Gift Initiative. We appreciate that so much as we sit here and fight our way through COVID with you, one yoga class at a time. I hope you all are doing well. Tell me in the comments how we can best serve you. And until the next time I see you on the mat, namaste.